Hey guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today. I am so excited because I'm finally filming a Taylor bookshelf tour. I am so excited. So when I moved into my apartment, I was so excited to get to display all my Taylor things, and I love the way this bookshelf turned out because a lot of the time, you know, I spend time in the living room at night and I just get to look at all my little treasures, and they're so beloved by me that I wanted to make sure that they were cherished and displayed in my apartment. So I feel like the bookshelf was the perfect way to go about this. I have my vinyl and I have, of course, Taylor pictures hung up. But I feel like the bookshelf, I actually got the bookshelf at Target for about $40. The really good time to look for them is when people are going back to college. When people are planning to go back to college, that's when they put out a lot of that. But this bookshelf has done me no wrong. It's stable and everything, and my dad helped me put it together when I first got my apartment, and I just love it so much. So I wanted to go into detail and show you guys my Taylor bookshelf. So with all that being said, let's get into it. I love it. So backing up, this is what it looks like from top to bottom. It has 5 shelves on it, and then of course I have some trinkets up top as well. So I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with, you know what, let's start with the bottom. Okay, so going from the bottom, I love this so much. Like this right here, I love. Okay, so these boots are actually the boots that I DIY'd for the Eras tour for Nashville. I tried to make them look like Taylor's classic, iconic cowboy boots that she wore during the debut era. And honestly, I freehanded this, and I think that I did a really good job. And these have been to the Eras tour too, which makes them special. But like the flames and everything, I think I kind of ate with this. Like even like the roses, I feel like this is my best DIY project to date. So I absolutely have them on display. Like I even have the rhinestones. The only way that they don't really resemble it is mine are a beige color and Taylor's were blue, but I think I got it close. Anyways, so I have those, and then I have my Taylor VIP box. My dad actually got this, I think it was right after the Reputation Stadium tour. He got this for me. He was able to find one, and I can absolutely, if you guys would like me to, do a deep dive into what this box is and what it contains in it, because I think it has so many cool things in it. It has a video message from Taylor. You're actually able to charge this box, and it has a Reputation book in it and a lanyard and other cool things. So if you guys ever want me to do a deep dive into, let me know. But it also just sits down here. And then over here I have a couple like little notebooks, and then I have my 7-inch Taylor vinyl over here. So I have, let's see, collection haul. I have the Me Live Rehearsal cardigan. I have Record Store Day Gasoline, and then I have the Lakes Record Store Day. And they just sit down there because my crate is very full, and I actually need to get another crate, but I feel like they're kind of safer down here. But then I have a couple Taylor notebooks from like 2012, which, oh my god, guys, look at that. Remember when Taylor sold merch at Walgreens? That was a wild time. And then this book as well is one of my prized possessions. This is the Red photo book. I actually got this at my first Red tour date because they weren't selling the tour books yet. So they were selling this at the merch stand instead. And then just slide that back there. And then I just have a couple little memory books. My dad actually made this. My dream was to go to Nashville, and we did that in 2014. And so he made me like a little memory book, which I think is so cute. He took that picture. Oh my god, help. Oh my god, I recreated the picture of Taylor in the Mean photo shoot, which she's on like the train tracks. That's crazy. My Percy Jackson heart was thriving at the Parthenon. Me at the Education Center. Oh my god, no, because this is iconic. But anyways, just a couple little flip throughs there, but we also went to the Grand Ole Opry, and it was just a really fun trip. So my dad made this little memory book for us, and I think it's really special. Continuing on over here, I also have the Miss Americana journal that Netflix sent me when Miss Americana came out. And then I have a couple just little posters. I have like my Taylor Swift Eras Tour poster that I will probably get a frame for because I have multiple copies because I went to AMC multiple times because I could not stay away. And then I just have a couple little posters. Oh my God, I love this picture of her that I've gotten from magazines and whatnot. And so I just stuck them right here for the time being because I ultimately think I want to hang them up, but I just haven't found like the right spot. So that is the first level. All right, moving on up a level, we have my Taylor magazine and book and notebook aisle, okay? Over here I have my tour book. So I have my Speak Now, Red, and then Reputation in 1989, and my Eras Tour book is on my coffee table because she's too pretty, you know. I had to have her out, okay? She has not left the coffee table. She's too perfect. She was meant to be on the coffee table. But anyways, then I have my Reputation magazines that came out with the album. And then I have my numerous Taylor magazines. Taylor magazines were actually like the first thing that I really started collecting because they were so easy for me to find. I was constantly in and out of like Walgreens and places like that. So it was really easy for me to be like, hey, how y'all doing? No, but it was a really good way because they were always in grocery stores and stuff like that. So this honestly, my Taylor magazine collection is very prized to me and very special. But honestly, the thing is with all my Taylor merch, and I mean this, every single piece means the world to me. Just because I can remember like how excited I was when I got it, or the time when I got it, or whatever it may be, because loving Taylor truly is so special and the best decision of my life, and it's just been so fulfilling. And it just brings me so much joy, and you should never apologize for feeling the joy that things like that bring you. And it's ultimately not this, it's the joy of Taylor. And okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull one out right here. Bizarre from 2018. So Taylor wasn't doing many during the Reputation era. This one was iconic. I love this cover of her so much. Core memory of just sitting and like admiring this, to be honest. This is again from March 2014. But look at her. Oh my God, I love her so much. But anyways, ultimately I would, oh my God. Her L cover is so pretty. See, like every single one of these is just so pretty. Ultimately, I would like to put them in date order, but that just honestly has not happened yet. But I just, they're so freaking special. And every time Taylor does something, it's just so exciting to me. And seeing her on the shelf was always like, oh my gosh, my girl. Okay. So moving on more this way. So I will tell you a quick story on this magazine, if I can pull it out. I got this in the grocery store with my dad. We were getting like something for dinner that we needed to pick up. This was in the grocery store. This is from 2010, I believe, on display until April of 2011, which means it was one of the collectors, and they usually keep those on the shelves a little bit longer. So this was from like late 2010, and I used to read this like it was a book for school, okay? I studied this. I was so excited about this. And I would just sit and like study all of Taylor's facts because I loved her so much and I felt so understood, and I still do as a 25-year-old. But, oh my God, look at her. But I just felt so understood, and I just wanted to know everything about this girl. Everything that I possibly could. Every fun fact I wanted to know. I love her so much. Anyways, continuing on, like I said, I have some notebooks over here, even a composition notebook. I had to pull this one out and show you. This was from a book fair. I got this at my school book fair, and along with the fun erasers and the Smencils, I don't know if you guys ever had Smencils, but they were like pencils that smelled like grape, root beer, like different things. Those were the highlight of the book fair. So were the fun erasers that they would put up front, but so was this book. I had to have it. Love her so much. And then I have a couple little Taylor books right here, and then this right here is the 3D Speak Now. I think this... okay. And then I have my Speak Now in 3D over here, and yeah, just like on the shelf is all my like Taylor books and magazines. Okay, so going up to the third level, this is probably my favorite, like, display-wise. So right here, I have my anti-hero cups that my mom got me for Christmas last year. And then I have my Taylor snow globes. I have Lover. I have the Willow Tree, and then this Christmas Tree Farm one. And then I have my Taylor 1989 World Tour lanyard. Now, let me tell you something about this lanyard. This is prized to me because this girl was selling it on Twitter. And this was in 2015, 2016, right after the 1989 World Tour ended. And I was, like, other people were like, hey, like, I would love to buy this. And I'm like, I will do anything for this. Here's the thing, because I met Taylor on the 1989 World Tour. And I was just so excited to be the recipient of this. But I was so excited. Oh my God. And then I have my Taylor Heart sunglasses that kind of just hold them up, honestly. And I have my Taylor luggage tag from the Eras Tour just kind of on display. And then this pink box has all my Taylor bracelets, my Taylor rubber bracelets from that I used to wear every day in middle school and high school. And then I exchanged it for a heart that Taylor drew that's permanent. But yeah, so that's where all those are. And that was just Swiftie hood to the core. Then I have this little bracelet that I made, and honestly, it was laying on my coffee table, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put it on my bookshelf for now. It's just a little reminder. It says, see you next era, and I did it in the colors of the Eras Tour book page that she said that on, and it's just a sweet little reminder, and I made it because I was like, you know what, I can wear that and just, you know, remember that, hey, she's coming back. She's taking a very well-deserved rest right now, like, as she should. I cannot say this enough. Like, oh my God, like, people who are like, oh, like, you know, where is she, why hasn't she posted in like 3 weeks? It's like, she deserves this time. And like, she did the same thing during like Reputation. Like, this isn't like anything that we haven't experienced before, but she really just deserves her downtime, and I'm loving that she's getting it. I'm so excited for whatever's next. I'm gonna go extremely insane and excited when she announces inevitably something or does something, but for now I'm just like happy that she's living her life, you know. And it's fun because then in these times we can reflect on those memories. Like, then we get to reflect on those memories and then build new ones with her. But like during this time we get to kind of just reflect and do things like this and be like, hey, I remember when. And then it kind of is like a refresh, and then we get excited for the next, but the love never stops. This is my Taylor I Heart TS beads from New Orleans. Okay, I was so excited that I was able to find Taylor beads in New Orleans because at his home of Mardi Gras. Okay, I wore this out on Bourbon Street. I wore this out. I was so excited. This is the best piece of what I brought back from New Orleans. And then, so prized of mine, my Taylor Swift Tim McGraw 7-inch vinyl that my dad got me for Christmas. I will never be past this, and so it's front and center all the time. Okay, going up a further level, we have various little trinkets. My cat's chewing, so if you can hear her, my apologies. But going from the right, I have these little Taylor Eras Tour postcards just sitting there. I have friendship bracelets that they were selling at Cafe Des Monde in New Orleans. And then I have this little friendship bracelet that AMC was passing out when the Eras Tour was in theaters. This red box has all my Taylor American greeting cards in it. These are some American greeting cards. It was the 13 set. another little tailor book. And then right here, you guys ready? I just held that so awkwardly, is my red Taylor Swift autograph from the original Red era. Now this frame doesn't really, I need to change the frame, but it's always been in this frame. So I haven't toyed with it because it's like, you always get scared to like handle stuff like that. But anyways, when I change the frame, she's gonna be like here. But anyways, so she's kind of just tucked away safely up there for now. 4 Lover journals from Release. And then I also have my red Zine pack, my Speak Now pens, and then back here, oh boy, we have a lot. Okay, these Miss Americana cups, they have a lot of little memories in them. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna move that. So this one is one of the Miss Americana cups, and it has a bunch of Taylor confetti in it. Here's the thing, I'm not gonna move it because if I do, it's all gonna topple over. But then in this one, it says not bossy. And then this one back here says just a boss, but again, it's gonna all tumble down if I try to move it all. I have a bunch of like my Taylor pins and stuff in it that I've bought. So like the koi fish guitar and all these little cutie pins from Swifty Small Businesses. So I like to keep them out too. Let's see, we'll put this back right on in here. And then I have, of course, me and Taylor holding hands at Rep Tour, Arlington Night 1, front and center, because she was holding my hand so tight, like what the hell. And then this is my Fearless Vault snow globe. Then I have, just sitting on top, I have my Taylor stickers from a merch purchase. I think if you spent like $50, you got them for free. And then, oh, this is so special. So this rose right here is actually from the Our Song music video, and how I got that was, my precious father, okay, it was like 2017, 2018, they did a Valentine's Day drop on Taylor's site, and whoever was like the first, there was a specific number, I don't remember the amount, I want to say it was like 1,500, even maybe 1,000 orders, you would get an Our Song music video flower in your order. And I sent it to him. I was like, oh my gosh, isn't this so cool? I remember so vividly, I was walking from one college class to the other on the other side of campus, and I happened to see it, and I sent it to him, not thinking anything of it. And he said, Happy Valentine's Day. And I found this adorable, perfect, oh my God, this little tiny rose vase. And so it just sits in there. And I thrifted this. And then the top shelf, I have all my Taylor CDs. This is Tortured Poets Department. This is Tortured Poets Department. Midnight's, 1989. And then all of my Taylor CDs. I think I might love her a little bit. And then I just have my fun little Tortured Poets Department pins sitting out there, and then my Tortured Poets Department guitar picks, my Midnight's coasters, and my Fearless box. And this has a bunch of little trinkets in it, like, you know, ads from yesteryear of Taylor, and just little like heads, keychains, things like that. Just little tiny things that I have collected of Taylor that just deserve to be in a trinket box. And then my Tortured Poets Department pen. And then very up top, Bobby and I did a Jellycat exchange for Christmas, and I got the little coffee cup, and he looks over everything, okay? Like he belongs there. Let's fast forward to 300 takeout coffees later vibes, right? And then on the very top too, I have my Taylor popcorn bucket, but inside I have all my bracelets and my light up bracelets and everything from the US leg in 2024. The other ones I have sorted through from 2023, and they are in Ziplocs, but these, the ones on top I didn't trade, and I just stuck them in there, but the ones below that little Ziploc are all the ones that I traded, and so I refuse that the Eras Tour is over, so it just stays up there. So I do have also like another like little shelf. It's like a crafting shelf that I have like a bunch of like Wonderstruck boxes and stuff like that I have magazine cutouts and stuff like that in, and then just like other little trinkets and stuff like that. You know what, I'm gonna give you a little glimpse. Come this way. This is my other little stand. It is a mess, I'm going to be honest, but it has just like things like my friends have made, my glow sticks, and like I said, all these are like pictures and magazine cutouts and just little things that if it had Taylor's face on it, I didn't throw it away. These are merch bags from Eras. These are DVDs that Taylor is in. And then I just have some like little random knickknacks in here. My Taylor 22 cat ears from the original Red era. And then back here I have all my jewelry boxes. And just chaos. And like all these are my old Taylor calendars and just some pictures and stuff like that. And then up top I have my guitar picks and Taylor holding my hand again because I can never let it go. I have my Tortured Poets department, snow globe, just a Midnights box because I need Midnights in my eyesight at all times. My little Pom Pal Lorax because Taylor was in the Lorax. And if it's has 1 ounce of Taylor Swift, it's going to be in my arms. Okay. Then this snake I just thought was really cool to kind of add to this display. I want to definitely work on this a little bit more, but I love the way it is right now. And then Bobby gave me a Taylor crochet kit for Christmas, and I cannot wait to do that. I have no idea how to do it, but I'm gonna figure it the hell out. But yeah, you guys, I love you guys so much. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my Taylor bookshelf, and maybe it gave you inspiration on a certain way how to display your Taylor stuff, or maybe even some different stuff that you may have that you want like in your eyesight. I think a bookshelf is the perfect way, and I do rearrange this like a lot. When I like dust it and stuff like that, I always I gotta acknowledge her. She's on the 3rd shelf, but this is my Taylor little amplifier, and they used to send these out in every single order for the Red era. Oh my god, an ancient artifact. So sorry, I forgot you, queen. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I sincerely hope I see you. Yes, see you in the next one. Bye guys.